fellow latecomer to Ellenwin's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady.
A pleasure to meet your afro.
My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
Well, Kaybe's name is Rataba. She is Khajiit nobility, as you can see, yes.
There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
Kaybe agrees.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
Yes. Khajiit's noble invitation. Here you are, yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Go right in.
Kaybe will do so, as she is royalty.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poisoned dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Ah, yes. The rich and powerful Rataba has arrived. Kaybe likes your houseplant here on the right.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Ellenwin, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
Kaybe is Rataba. She does the moon sugar, so if she is awkward, it is because she is Khajiit.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the alpha wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
Oh yes, of course. Kaybe will do many awkward Khajiit things. You know how our culture
What can I get
is.
for you? You
Melbourne!
What can I get for you, ma'am?
Kaybe is ready.
Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
You wait for Kaybe to cause distractions? Okay. Kaybe could not fully remember the plan, or what it was she was supposed to be doing. Yes. Was she allowed to burn everyone alive? Would this compromise her mission? Kaybe was not sure. It would certainly create a distraction, though. Wait. Does anyone see this? She plays the music without the flute. No? Okay.
I hope you're enjoying yourself, ma'am.
Yes, Kaybe would like a drink.
Here you go, miss. Colovian brandy.
You know, Kaybe,
All right, then.
You know, Kaybe only responded to this magic because Khajiit learned it is illegal. Khajiit culture, very backwards, yes. Who invited Khajiit?
I'm so glad you could attend today.
Oh yes, you know, in Khajiit lands we all run naked and proud, and you are a very expensive elf lady.
Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim, and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests.
The Khajiits have orgies.
Do enjoy yourself.
Yes, we are a very interesting culture.
If your eyes and your ears are open, and your mind is free of judgment and expectation, you might learn much in this chamber.
You know, and elsewhere we would trade you a box of gemstones for a box of nails.
Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing.
Oh yes, Kaybe is very, very honest. Does the moon sugars.
May wisdom light your path.
Yes, wisdom moon sugars you, yeah.
It's a necessary part of my job to mix with the upper classes of Skyrim, such as they are.
Oh, of course. You know, in elsewhere, Kaybe would worship the crocodile peoples that live in the rivers. Yes.
There is peace now, and that peace will continue for as long as it suits our needs. But make no mistake, this is not a peace forged out of necessity between rival nations of equal strength. It is more like the calm between storms, and the next storm, I think, will be far deadlier than the last.
Andomar, do not react, but a lady just appeared behind you by magic.
There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor.
You know, Kaybe met the Emperor once.
Until next time.
Until then.
Is it good fortune?
Ellenwen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it.
Kaybe is from elsewhere. We use seashells as, as currency.
You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf.
What does a fellow
You
need
there,
to do to get a
servant girl.
drink around here?
What's your
Kaybe
name,
has
dear?
one.
Ah, pardon me, friend. I didn't see you standing there. Allow me to introduce myself. Rosalind, imports and exports by trade. Observer of human nature by avocation.
Kaybe is Ritaba. She brought you a drink.
Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
Actually, there is something you could do. If you could go and make a scene, that would be great for Kaybe.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend.
You remember that thing about the lick spittles? Can you get up and tell that to everyone to their stupid faces?
Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork.
So is Garden Lady off work soon?
We're not supposed to talk to the guests.
They're hiding.
Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
This is fun. Yes. You know, Kaybe said a lot of things, but one truth about Elsewhere is that we do cherish good lying. Yes. The biggest fools are always those who think they're too smart to be reeled in by idiocy.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking, got it? Follow me.
You know, if Kaybe had to guess, she thinks that thing about the orgies is the one thing that's going to get repeated. Yes.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
She is cute.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up.
Kaybe likes her. When is
Hurry
she
it
off of work?
I've got to get before I'm missed.
Yes. Now Kaybe is once again the Reaper's hand.
Long ago.
So what is Kaybe doing?
Let me do the talking. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Okay, you lock the doors. Kaybe will do whatever Kaybe is doing.
Good
Did you
luck.
see those robes
You're on your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers. Well, we'd better get back to our route.
Oh well, this went sour quickly. Oh, excuse Kaybe. She's lost from the party. You know how it is. Khajiit high on the moon sugars wanders back into the guard's room to urinate. Gets confused and strikes a guard in the back of the head, yes. Dude, you casting magic at Kaybe?
Get you!
You get suplexed. Well, that was a disaster. But Kaybe needed this. The funniest part about all of this was that Skooma Cat predicted anything differently would happen. Yes. Real spy work was usually done by people who were actually diplomats and had reason to be in whatever embassy or country they were in. Of course, Kaybe much preferred her version. She got to do these kind of work part-time whenever she wanted, and otherwise she did her day job. Yes. Well, Kaybe hadn't really cared much for the party. She had to admit that the High Elves had much better soldiers than the Emperor did. This was especially interesting given that these guards were probably the average High Elf schmuck. Yes. The Emperor's finest couldn't hold Kaybe off for a second while these fools took a beating. Kaybe wondered, Was the Empire really so hard up for money that they couldn't hire competent soldiers to guard their king? Yes. Or was there just something wrong with their training? It is a very pretty uniform you are wearing, Miss High Elf Lady. Makes you very easy to spot and very easy to grab and suplex. Oh, you're a man. Well, no matter, it's all going to end the same way anyway. Yes.
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gisser. But do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etienne.
What is all this? Daphne, Stormcloak. Oh, maybe this is what Kaybe came in here for. Yes.
I was sure I heard something.
You had the brain of the child, yes. From time to time, Kaybe had the creeping sensation that things were a little too easy. The fates were clearly aligned in her favor. But why? Yes. And exactly how far could Kaybe push them towards her own selfish needs? In the old stories, these things were like rubber bands. The further you pulled, the harder it snapped back into your face. But Kaybe thought, if you pull hard enough, the rubber band might snap. And then Kaybe wins. Yes. Perhaps this was relying too much on the metaphor, but then again perhaps Kaybe was relying too much on conventional folk wisdom. Yes. Even if Kaybe was winding up for some great cosmic comeuppance, it was often the kind of thing that people told legends about. Yes. And Kaybe would go down in infamy. That was basically just as good as being immortal in some cases. As for the affair of being eternally punished for her deeds, that was something Kaybe would have to be careful about, yes? But worshipping Sithis increased the likelihood that Kaybe would just go to the void and cease to exist. Hello, sir. Kaybe is Rataba, Khajiit diplomat from elsewhere, yes? Just checking out your domicile. Yes. Judging by the racks and the skeletal remains, the High Elves did not fool around here, yes. Interesting that they kept the torture chambers in the same place they threw the house parties. Kaybe suspected she might have liked these people if she weren't working against them. But speaking of the house party, it was likely they were now missing their Khajiit guest, and probably they had discovered the corpses in the rooms before, yes. It was only a matter of time before they went looking. But Kaybe suspected it would be more to their detriment if they found her, yes. Kaybe hoped that if there were any survivors, they would describe their meeting with Kaybe as like finding a rabid raccoon in their tool shed, yes. Startling, surprisingly dangerous, and humiliating. Also capable of throwing fire, yes.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
You tell Kaybe again or she will reach down into your stomach and squeeze your spleen.
Fine, whatever you want. Can't you just kill me and get it over with?
No.
There's this old man. I've seen him around Riften. I don't know where he lives. I don't know his name. Yes, he matches the description of this Esbern guy you're looking for. Maybe it's him, maybe it isn't. That's all I know, okay?
Is that all they were torturing out of you? Have you seen this man? Speak or we'll poke you.
Why don't you just kill me already?
You are too tough. Kaybe doesn't feel like wasting the energy.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately.
Murdered in cold blood!
It wasn't murder. You saw. They were going to negotiate with Kaybe. Yes. Who knows what they could have offered? Maybe like some kind of insurance plan or one of those crap home equity deals. You don't know. Kaybe evaded a deadly life-threatening scam. And look, Kaybe needed blood from Malborn, so everything worked out. Get off your moral high horse, Mr. Prisoner. Maybe this is why you are in chains. Yes. If you were suspicious and proactive like Kaybe, you never would have signed that home equity deal that got you chained up in this basement. Down here with your embalming tools and your garlic for the butthole. Yes, that's right, Kaybe knows what they do.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
Well then good luck where you are, because Kaybe is leaving. Kaybe was fairly sure her mission was complete. All that remained now was to find Skooma Cat and get back her equipment.